The old abandoned house sat at the edge of the woods, a haunting figure that sent shivers down the spines of those who dared to pass by it. The locals whispered that the house was cursed, that strange things happened inside its walls. But I was always one for adventure, so I decided to investigate. As I approached the house, I noticed the air grow colder and the wind pick up. The sky turned dark, as if an approaching storm was imminent. I hesitated for a moment, then pushed the creaky door open. Inside it was dark and musty, cobwebs hanging from every corner. As I walked through the halls, I couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. Suddenly I heard a low growl, and I froze. I turned slowly, and saw the dark shadows of a figure lurking in the shadows. I tried to scream, but my voice was trapped in my throat. I felt a hand grab me roughly, dragging me towards the darkness. The figure emerged from the shadows, revealing a grotesque face that was half human, half beast, its eyes glowing red with fury. I tried to run, but it was too late. The creature had me in its grasp, and its claws dug into my flesh, causing my blood to spill out onto the floor. I was paralyzed with fear as the creature sunk its teeth into my flesh, ripping me apart and consuming my insides. I don't know how long I lay there, but as the creature moved on, I found the strength to crawl out of the house. The darkness followed me, as if it was alive, lashing out at me with unseen claws. The town was different now. The sky was always dark, and strange figures roamed the streets at night. There were no more children playing outside, no more laughter. Fear consumed the town, and those who were still alive spoke in hushed tones, afraid of bringing any attention to themselves. I can't shake the feeling that I am next, that the creature will return for me, and I will be consumed by the darkness, just like the others. The only thing that keeps me going is the hope that there is a way to stop this. I have been researching, trying to find some answers, but every lead has turned up empty. But then, one day, I stumbled upon an old book that held the key to everything. The book spoke of a ritual that could banish evil from this world. It involved a sacrifice, but it was the only way to stop the darkness that had consumed my town. I knew what I had to do. I gathered the few remaining survivors and explained the plan. They were hesitant at first, but they had nothing left to lose. We gathered the supplies we needed and made our way to the old abandoned house. As we entered, the darkness seemed to grow stronger, but we pressed on. We performed the ritual, sacrificing one of our own to banish the creature and the darkness it had brought. Slowly, the darkness began to fade, and the town began to regain some sense of normalcy. Children began to play outside again, and laughter filled the air once more. But there was still a sense of unease in the town. The elders warned that the darkness could return, and we must always be prepared. We had won this battle, but the war against evil was far from over. As for me, I have never forgotten the horrors that I witnessed in that old abandoned house. But I now know that there is always hope, even when it seems like darkness has consumed everything. Thank you for listening to today's story. If you liked this story and would like to hear more, and/or you would have liked the story to turn out differently, or maybe have an idea for a spin-off to this story or another one altogether, just let us know in the comments below. There will be more stories to come shortly. As always, thank you for visiting my channel. You are all very appreciated.